Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls. And welcome to this, another brand new day where I actually have a hamster in my pocket, but she didn't want to be in my pocket, so I've been struggling to keep her up here so that she doesn't, fall. This is Gojira, and I was really worried about her, and I'm going to show her off. She is very mature. At first I had thought, if the sun rises when you're born at 6 o'clock, and then, noon, you're halfway through your life, and then at 6 o'clock at night, when it sets, you perish. I figured the position of the sun in her sky was about 1 o'clock before. Well, now I figure it's probably closer to 3 or 4. Now, last night I was afraid it was closer to like 4 or 5, because her little bin home down here, she doesn't run around as much as she used to. And she used to have a whole lot of different nests in every part of her cage, but lately she's just been sticking to 2 and hasn't been running around much and doing much. But last night she was running around more after I worried about her, and then moved into a 3rd nest. So I'm going to take her and I'm going to put her down into her home again so that she can go back to sleep. I mean, not back to sleep. She was awake, which is why I annoyed her by getting her up. So here we go. Here we go, you little sweetie. So she's just going right back into her nest, and hopefully she'll just continue to groom and then, eat a little bit and then go to sleep. She is a sweetheart and I love her very much. But, sun set on all of us, just as, looking through the news and watching various videos, more and more people, people with money, specifically in my case, men with money, and I'm worried about this one because as a man, I don't like seeing men die before a certain age because I don't want to die anytime soon. I got blood on that. That's a little thing has been. It was a ingrown hair or something before, but it's popped and now it's a little bit of blood. Yay. What was I talking about? I got sidetracked. It was the age? Yeah, some about age. And yeah, it's, I don't like seeing older guys die before, a long time happens before. I don't want to go anytime soon. And I don't really have access to money and healthcare. So, I'm trying to remember what I did. Here it is. And I still haven't WD-40'd my chair. I've got the WD-40. It is right over on my hamster cage thing over there. Every time I get up, I forget to do it. And then when I sit down again and it squeaks, that means I'd have to get back up. And I think to myself, next time I get up, I'll do it. And then I sit down again and it squeaks. And I think, next time I get up, I'll do it. So, yay on that. I don't know if that's going to keep bleeding, but boy, it really hurts. Yay. I have minor league elbow problems because of that, with little ingrown hairs and stuff. Nothing like my grandmother used to have. One of the things I remember of my grandmother is she used to have ashy elbows. Just really, really ashy elbows. And so it must have been like psoriasis, because I have psoriasis back here and it's not fun. So it must have been that. On the other hand, maybe she just had skin like me. I have very dry yet oily skin, and so my skin is constantly just flaking off. But it's oily. So thumbs up for that. In fact, you should moisturize your body. I moisturize part of my body. I've mentioned before, because I wear support stockings because I've burned out my lymph nodes and my lower extremities. I use lotion from my knees to just before my toes, and then I put on my support stockings, and then I put on another pair of regular socks just to pad my feet inside of my shoes and to provide some warmth. But if I don't put lotion on my legs, when I take my stockings off, it's like I'm the mummy. It is just a burst of dried skin flying everywhere. So rather than that, especially since the skin of my feet tends to crack if I don't keep it moisturized with lotion and stuff. So I just lotion up and then put on my stockings, and then I take all the excess lotion that's on my hands, and I actually take the socks that I'm going to put on over my support stockings, and I use those to wipe the lotion off. Then I turn them inside out and then put them on, so that the lotion on the inside of the sock helps keep the sock clinging to the support stocking. Hey, it's like physics. It's only like physics, though. And today, of course, I'm going to be really busy because I have to I choose to record a video so that I have something for the afternoon, 2 videos daily. Oh boy, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Especially since, because of the heat and my insomnia because of the heat, yesterday I fell asleep for a time, and that's always fun. So I have a feeling that's probably going to happen today. Because, yeah, last night was not a good night. It was too warm by far. Even with both of the windows in my bedroom open. Even with the door open. And then my nightstand with my sleep apnea machine in the door to keep it open. Even with a big fan blowing straight onto me. Even with just a sheet. I was still too uncomfortably warm. So I did not sleep well. Yay on that. Life is life, though. I have talked about how, I have insomnia normally, but it's worse now. And everybody's having sleeping issues. It's not just me, it's not just you, it's everyone, especially here in the US. Because of this whole pandemic, stay at home, we've got fight or flight with nothing to fight and nowhere to flight. And so we have all these unresolved issues, and we have stress hormones flooding our bodies with no way to do anything about it. And yeah, it affects your sleep. It makes it hard to sleep. It causes nightmares. Even people who have no bother with, they're not affected by this whole thing in any other way, are still having horrible sleep issues, nightmares, and more. And it's all just because of what's happening. It happens. We live in a society. And not in a bad way. We do. We are social herd animals. And so we have been, through time, evolved to react in certain ways to certain things. And stress and threats are that. So joy on that. Still, though, I did go walkies, and of course I might as well, since I forgot to do it in the first part because I had the hamster, the Shelton, Washington Weather, Plague, Rat, and Spider Report. Spider Report after the dangly spider came down yesterday. That was like right here. Literally, it was right here. And then I just grabbed the web and it went boink onto my leg, and then I scooped it up and put it down in there. Since then, I haven't seen any spiders, no spiders down in the bathroom that I can see. No spiders in here that I can see. I got a lot of stuff. There's spiders in here. So, no spiders. No. Well, there is the one in the hamster cage. I've mentioned before how in the corner underneath the light, if you see me, if I've got the picture-in-picture camera for now, there's the light, and down in the corner, there's a bunch of webs and a little tiny spider. So there's that one. No others, though, that I can see. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they're not there. There's always spiders around. And that's okay. They're good. I did go walkies, as mentioned, and that's a good thing, too. I'm seeing fewer and fewer people that are wearing masks. I put on a mask, but I don't when I'm around people, but that doesn't protect me. It's not for protecting me. I wear a mask because every time I go out, because I have to interact with people, I have to go and make short, frequent trips to the store where I'm around people, which effectively resets my self-isolation meter because I don't know if people are infected when I come across them. And because you can be contagious for up to 2 weeks before you start to show signs, I'm not putting on my mask to protect me when I'm around other people. Again, I'm putting on my mask to protect other people because I don't know. Wearing a mask protects you like 5 to 10%. But when you wear a mask and you're infected, you're protecting everyone else about 50% coverage. If both of you are wearing a mask, you got 70 to 80% coverage. So, yeah. Then, of course, oh my God, this one guy who was yelling, "I feel threatened," at an elderly couple in a store when they asked him to put on a mask, yelling, "I feel threatened." And it's like, you know, if I had been there, I would have not been one of those, but hopefully get past my stuff. And it's like, come up behind him with a baseball bat, smack him in the knees, and was like, "I took you down because I feel threatened the way you're acting." It's like, I feel so pissed off at this guy. I am so tired of white people bull in the U.S. I have been tired of white people for a long damn time. But I have just become totally sick of white people bull. Oh my God, it is just horrific. The Karens and the Kevins out there. Life is life. That's all I'm going to say on that one. That's all I'm going to say on that one, because good Lord. But life is life. I mean, still, I'm doing what I can to survive. And we're all trying to do that. I do not have therapy tomorrow. Not today, anyway. I mean, today is like, what, Wednesday? Hopefully? Yeah, it is 7:14 on Wednesday. My therapist is on vacation tomorrow. So it's going to be next week before I can talk. And that's fine. That's good. Thumbs up on that. Oh, yeah. I sort of done the plague rat report. I've done the spider report for the weather report. It is a bright and sunny morning, so it's probably going to be another warm day. Hopefully I'm not going to fall asleep too much. When I do, it just wipes out my motivation. It takes a long time to recover, and sometimes I don't fully for the rest of the day. Because, once again, I have sleep apnea. Ow. Oh. One of those little muscles in my eye just pulled and went ting as I was talking. But I have sleep apnea, so if I fall asleep in here, I tend to stop breathing. And if I stop breathing long enough, when I wake up, my ears are ringing, my head is just, I got a headache, my extremities are tingling from lack of oxygen. Hypoxia, as it's known. And so it's not good. It takes hours to recover in this state. Sometimes I can't recover for the day. It's just I'm knocked down. So joy on that. Past that, though, I've just been surviving, and I can't think of really anything else to cover, so I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading them right now. I'm just thanking you for having left one. Later on, I'm going to read as many as I can. Thumbs up each one I do. Answer as many as I can, but with my executive dysfunction at the moment, I'm answering comments, just not as many as I would like. So thank you all so very, very much. It is appreciated. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate it. I've really went and jumped the gun there, didn't I? If I mispronounce your username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibro, and more, and you saw the way my brain will sometimes work, thumbs up on that. I'm lucky I can remember anything at all at times. So, we have Kleb Film, thumbs up and thank you. Metal Guitarist 666. I don't remember that username, but if you have a different username in the past, I might. Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. Donnie Ball Game, thumbs up and thank you. Poison Ivy, greatly appreciated. We have Comic Gray, thumbs up. Aaron S, thumbs up and thank you. Dankest Meme Duck, greatly appreciated. Avi Agarwal, I'm nowhere close, but thank you very much. Tony Bennett, greatly appreciated. Elder Wolf, 569, thumbs up and thank you much. Henry Giovanetto, greatly appreciated. Sarov Bastala, I'm nowhere close, greatly appreciated. Christopher Thomas, thumbs up. Mr. Sony, thumbs up. Russian Timing, good to see you in the comments. Honor, greatly appreciated. Trash TXT. I sure hope I got all that right. The way my eyes are, who knows. And Heiner Vega, greatly appreciated. Confused Owl, thumbs up and thank you. I don't know where I am. Was that 9? Was that 19? Am I doing 11? I don't know where I am, literally. Oh my God, this is so bad. So we'll just go with 20. Pig LK Pig, thumbs up and thank you. Owen Appleby, greatly appreciated. Alex, thumbs up. And then we have Ilias L. Oh boy, I have no ideas where I am in counting. Literally, I have no ideas what my hand has been doing. But last but not least, Peggy Ryan. Good Lord, all I can do is hope that I wasn't too off, too wild, too crazy, though I have a feeling it was. Good Lord. Whew. Still, that's what insomnia and fibromyalgia and untreated ADHD and grief and mourning and depression will do to your short-term memory. Not to mention the fact that to treat my chronic pain, well, this certainly doesn't help on the short-term memory loss, does it? If you see me on webcam, I am THC'd out. It's the only reason I can move. And I when I'm recording stuff, when I do game LPs, I do this, and I use this. All three of them. And then I start recording. So I am tanked up on THC so I can move if you see me on camera. Thumbs up for that. Still, largely all I feel is pain control and about 5% just an overall vague feeling of goodwill. And sometimes, like last night when I was out walkies, actually it did affect me psychoactively. So it kind of felt nice. It was cool. Thumbs up for that. So now I can say this part, which is, how do I start it? If you could check out my various links down below at Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. I need a lot of financial support and it's fading away, so if you can help me, that would be very, very appreciated. If you'd like to help me out but don't want to send money to one of those two places, I have a PayPal link down below. That would be cool. And if you want to help me out without sending money, I have an Amazon wish list link as well. That would be cool if you could check that out with things like cat food, hamster bedding. It would be cool if you could check it out. Now, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my assistants. A definite thumbs up. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell. That would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you were down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Definitely a thumbs up. So a shorter video today, not intensely, just a little bit. I have to record something and then edit and render it, so if it gets warm, it's probably going to be closer to 6 instead of 3 when that goes live, or public, so thumbs up for that. Anyway, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. Definitely a thumbs up. We need to keep up the pressure. Just because it's not in the news, or maybe not on your timeline or in your feed, it's still, there are daily protests and the cops are rioting still. So be careful. Practice social distancing. Practice safe care. Safe care? Self-care. And we got to keep the pressure on.